Okay, so here's the deal. No scripts, just me talking to you. And just know that I'm kind of uncomfortable in front of the camera, especially with the sun blinding me. But what I gotta tell you is too important to not do it in this personal manner. So listen up, you're not ready for this. We're living in a world that is constantly selling us on the idea of more. More money, more likes, more everything. But what if I told you that more isn't the answer? My journey has taught me that the key to finding meaning isn't in chasing more, but in appreciating the present and making impactful choices that your future self will look back on with a feeling of nostalgia and pride. Optimally, while improving other people's lives. My ebook explains this in detail. How to find balance, direction, purpose, and get out of negative thought cycles in a world obsessed with more. So just click that link below to get it completely free. Your well-being is of immense importance to me, because, well, our future depends on it. And in fact, you can reply to the email with one question in your mind right now, and I will do my best to answer to the best of my abilities. Okay? And on with the video. You don't want to miss this? It's a short assessment of our managed world. I will explain what this means in a second. I'm not pretending that I consumed all the truth with a spoon and I'm now enlightened or something. It's just that I have helped hundreds of people in my private life manage their lives in a more meaningful way to achieve better results in love, friendship, career, creativity, and I guess freedom overall. I want to reach a wider audience to make that possible. Listen, we're living in a managed reality. Managed by whom, you may ask? Well, it's complicated, but one thing is for sure. You are not responsible for the stuff happening to you. Yet, it's your responsibility to deal with the consequences. And that sucks, I get it. Mismanagement of previous generations, clueless political leaders, and a capitalist society have caused a lot of problems, and the next years will determine our future. And it doesn't look too bright, in my opinion. The thing is, you can't change any of that. You can only change your personal experience and perception. If you're not ready to stand up for yourself, you will simply be pushed around while slowly losing grip on life and your identity. Ever felt like you are playing a role? Anxiety and uncertainty are regular parts of your day? You feel paralyzed by all the information bombarding you day in, day out? Well, welcome to modern life. It's pretty fun. Right? Well, picture this. You're strolling along a street on a lovely day, and suddenly you come across a crime scene. The policeman is telling you to just move along, there's nothing to see here, while there are obvious body parts and bright daylight laying on the concrete. He's not actually telling you there's nothing to see here, he's telling you to pretend that there's nothing to see here. And that's a huge difference. More and more college graduates are not able to find a job and start applying for minimum wage positions of companies not being able to pay competitive salaries. The American dream has never been harder to accomplish, especially by pursuing the classical and safe route of getting a degree to start your 9-to-5 grind. Still, you gotta pretend that it's worth getting a degree, ruining your finances and struggling for survival because rents are astronomically high. Oh, and then we also gotta pretend that there aren't multiple war zones that could eradicate civilization as we know it, while managing our mental health in a healthy manner. Seems easy enough, right? Well, look, Gen Z has been set up for failure. Billions of dollars are spent on algorithms, advertisements, fast food to break your will to achieve something meaningful. Our system, our matrix, our society, whatever you want to call it, is a good servant, but not a good master. We are told to pretend all our lives by the so-called elites, your family, society, it doesn't really matter. What do they know about your personal experience? Nothing. They got no clue. Everyone is just working off their current best guess. And that best guess is flawed at its base, because humans are flawed in general, in case you haven't noticed yet. Sadness comes from a lack of options, which is why it feels like hopelessness. Anxiety comes from many options but a lack of priorities, which is why it feels like paralysis. Times have changed, and it's frustrating to navigate life. I get it. Let this sink in for a moment. You have already achieved some of the stuff you thought would make you happy. What makes you actually think the next thing is going to be the final thing? Desire is a contract we make with ourselves to be unhappy until we get what we want. And that's exactly why I've gathered some of the best tools and protocols to guide you through life in my ebook. Again, you can get it below for completely free. Just sign up with your email. I promise I won't send out a single email I wouldn't want to receive myself. And there are lots of emails that meet this criteria. Okay? So trust me on this. And also send me the question, please. Peace out and all the best to you.